Hello and welcome once again to Steve's Backyard Bonsai. So what you see before you is what's left of my Schefflera. It didn't do real badly this winter. It was struggling in front of the same window as my jacaranda forest. I did what I could do to get it as much light as possible. It got light in the morning and then it didn't get much light for the rest of the day. I had two cuttings in the back that were doing well. As you can see, they both passed away. So I'm going to get these out of here as the first thing I do. Rest in peace. These cuttings were doing so well too, until they weren't. So there you have it. The reason I planted these cuttings after they had rooted was because there was a hole here and a hole here. But I think with this branch now making a nice sweep in that direction, and these branches here closing up that gap, I think I don't need those cuttings anymore. So let me start like I did with my jacaranda forest, getting the old biogold off the surface. And I ordered those fertilizer cups. You just stick in the soil, come in a box of 100, but I haven't gotten them yet. So I'll use the tea bag method for this. I'm not loving that method because everything seems to be concentrated in one area. You know, you can have multiple tea bags all over the place, but then you have multiple tea bags all over the place. So that's what I'll start out with, and then I might transfer to the to those cups you stick in the ground once they arrive. Good old Amazon. All right, so it doesn't look so bad. I don't know that I need to do much pruning to this. I meant to watch a couple of Schefflera videos before I got started on this, but I'm going to give it a shot. This branch here, the leaf is a little bit deformed. It crosses in front of this little cutting. This cutting I was going to take out, if you recall, but I'm rethinking that now. In the total scheme of things, it looks weird here, and I may very well take it out again at some point, but I don't think today's that day. Here's another deformed leaf. A little weird for a Schefflera, right? And I had originally thought that those deformed leaves came because here's another one, because I fertilized heavily in the fall, thinking that would be a good thing. Right, here's a bunch of leaves that I don't like, but what do they do if I take them away? Nothing. I'm leaving the branch, but just taking away the lower leaves. I like all this new growth, but why is it growing so long? I guess because this other stuff was shading it out and didn't give the tree a chance to send out multiple new branches. Here's one growing toward the middle. I'll take it out. This one's growing toward the middle, but it helps round out this little tree here, and I don't want to mess with the vigor of that. So should I cut these older leaves off? I think so. I think I want the tree to start sending out new branches. So if I cut this one off, and this one, this gets a little more light. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. These long ones I'm going to leave because they're going to be my old branches at some point. This one I'm taking off. I want to take off this one. I do. I want to take off the one below it for sure. All right, so what I said was I was hoping something would grow in here. Well, this one did, but it's one of the old leaves. So maybe something new will start growing there, which would be nice. Something nice and small. These are new. These are new. These shorter ones, the winter leaves. Take that one off. Take this one off. Leave these on because they're not casting much of a shadow. This one's a little weird. I want to give that branch an opportunity to send out new growth over here. I'll leave this one on for vigor. This does have a little one coming up there, so I'm going to cut that off. I love how these look when they first start growing. Little tiny versions of themselves. And I'm setting this up for future growth. I'm not expecting anything pretty right now. And as you can see, I think I've achieved my goal there. This is weird, the way it comes out and goes straight up. I'm going to cut that shorter and hope something else grows out of there. All right, now I want to clean up some of these old cuts, make them a little more presentable. This one's rolling over, but it's quite a bulge. So I'm going to trim it away there. And trim a little of it away here. Good. I almost cut this one too deep. Just going to clean this cut up a little bit too. I'm not aiming for anything super tree-like on this planting. But I think that's all I can do with my Schefflera today. I might take this off. All right. What do you think? Did I go too far? Probably. Don't be afraid to tell me. You know, I want to clean up this pot a little bit. I'll do a better job on it in the greenhouse. Okay, my Schefflera is ready to grow. Thank you once again for keeping me company in my backyard.